What's up, YouTube? It is Tuesday, February 16th. It's about 10 o'clock in the morning out here in Minnesota. Um, I am feeling a lot better today. I took a rest day yesterday, so I didn't work out. And when I take rest days, I get very antsy, which I've noticed. And my last rest day was last Sunday, so I went 7 days working out and then took a rest day yesterday, and then I'm worked out today. Um, when I take rest days, it's always in the back of your mind that you're gonna get lazy, and for me, before that was one thing I struggled with was keeping the consistency of working out, and I'm talking about like years, since I was 16, 17, I've been going to the gym and working out, and I found that, having a gym at home is just like the one thing that actually helps me work out every day and get on that machine and get my workout in. Versus, I'm sure if I had to go to a gym, especially when it's really cold out in Minnesota here, it would have been a lot harder for me to get there than it is to just get up and hop on the machine in my room. Um, so I was kind of, just like, I'm going to be lazy and I'm not going to want to work out. But actually taking that rest day made me like pumped and like energized to work out today, which is really great. And I've been using the pre-workout. I I do notice some days the pre-workout like works really great for me, kicks me in. I'm good. Um, Today it was like half and half, so I took my pre-workout and then I hopped on the elliptical, and I think like halfway through it, my pre-workout must have kicked in, or my body was just like, I got this. Once you get into the groove of working out when you first start out. So that was really great. I had a great workout. I think I'm trying to increase my cardio as every day as I do it. So I think I went for about 35 to 40 minutes today. And my goal is to, ultimately get an hour. The cardio, is just to keep healthy, have a good stamina, keep my heart healthy. And then I find that cardio also helps me lose weight, which is really great too. And so I was really happy that I was just pumped this morning, and like I woke up and I'm like, I'm working out today. So, which is really nice. The one thing that does get boring is the music, and I have Spotify, so I don't have to buy music all the time. I just pay $16 a month. My fiance and I have an account together, so that's a family plan, and you get a limited download and everything. So that's really nice that I have that, and I can always search for new music, because if anyone knows, the hardest part and the most boring part is the music sometimes that doesn't get you pumped and, like give you that umph that you need when you're working out. So I had a really great workout. I'm happy that, I took the rest day. I think my body needed it too, because it's always great. It's always good to have your body have a rest day and just not do much, or at least with working out. Um, I also have had a job interview yesterday, and it was pretty cool because you can tell, I'm really good at reading people's body language, and so it was kind of nice that like the lady who interviewed me for the position who would potentially be my supervisor, was very nice and welcoming, and she's also touched on that that everyone here is really great and open-minded, and I wouldn't run into anyone who is mean or having a bad day, which I feel like she wasn't necessarily saying like everyone's gonna come in to work and have the best day ever every day and all smiles, but I think she was more referring to like me personally, like my sexuality, and yeah, obviously she probably doesn't know if I'm trans or not, or she may, but my name hasn't officially changed yet, so that I'm going by my original name, my original female name. So that was kind of nice. I mean, I don't know if I am reading into it, but if she was, still saying that to me because of my sexuality and how I look, and if that was a concern I had, that was really great. So I really appreciated her saying that, and she was just very welcoming, and so I'll find out today if I actually did get that job. I would love if I got that job because it's in the medical field, one, and it is 2 minutes from my home. So it's like perfect. So as of this week, last week I worked. This week I made a video last week in the office I was working at because I was just bored and had nothing to do. So I don't have work this week with that guy. So I've just been taking advantage of that, lining up interviews and things like that. So I'm hoping something comes my way soon, and I'm just still trucking along. I'm gonna take advantage of this time I have, today and tomorrow, and probably this week to kind of research and see if there's any more informed clinics out there where I can get on T a little sooner than September. So that's also one thing on my plate. And I haven't seen my therapist for about almost 2 weeks, so I see her tomorrow evening, which is gonna be nice. And then I'm actually gonna compare it and see like her timeline. She said 3 months, so I started in January. I'm in my second month, so I'm thinking like sometime ending of March, April, she would refer me, and I think I might get in about June or July with a doctor maybe. So that's still a couple months earlier than September. And for informed consent, I still have to go to 3 meetings with them. So really, that would probably be until with informed consent till like October, maybe November. I'd start T. So I'm just kind of weighing my options with T and all that. So just I got a lot of things going on currently. Some good, these interviews, things like that, meeting with the therapist, and then some bad, just having to be stuck at home again. I've technically been home since September 1st, so it's kind of just going on almost 7 months here, so it's really just getting boring being at home, not having much to do. But yeah, so just wanted to make a little update video on working out, my rest day, and feeling that welcoming from going to that job interview, because as everyone knows, that's like my main concern of being judged on who I am, and having an employer see that and not see that I have all the credentials and all the experience to do the work, but they're judging me because of how I look, that they'd rather give someone else the job who looks different, But I was really happy, and I felt very comfortable with her. I met all the doctors too that I'd be working with, so it was really nice, and I really hope that this job comes through. So you guys are gonna be the ones to know. I'll let you guys know when I do. You guys will be second. My fiance will be first, obviously. But alright, well, I hope you all have a good week, and I'll probably be on here later on this week as well. Peace.